Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Green Bay Packers and the Atlanta Falcons. Ball was teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway in Atlanta. He's going to field this at the 2. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little face?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix going to throw straight away. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Penix to throw. They'll try to set up a screen. Here's Robinson. By a man, he's in the clear. There he goes on the right side. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery.
That's no good. The veteran mischecks one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. Probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Return starts from the goal line. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now Love on the play fake. This is on target to Christian Watson. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Continuing to move past the 45. Running down the left side. Jacobs, touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers grow their lead to 8. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10. To the air with Penix. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Penix working from the gun. This is going to be incomplete again. The defender knocks this one away and brings up third down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
Third down, it's Penix. Throws a bullet down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
First and 10, they're under Robinson. A massive pick, the ball's out. And Atlanta will return it for a touchdown. The Falcons picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Packers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready?
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Going run again with Jacobs. He's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag. Love out of the shotgun. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing third down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. First, second, third down, sometimes even fourth. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming.
Maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free. I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, he's going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for naught? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Packer first down.
Ready, ready. Hunt.
They stick with Jacobs. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out in third and short.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Down. Hunt.
Cousins and Jacobs on third. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. Fourth down coming up.
Third and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Yellow, 28 on blue. Set.
They're going to go. It's Love. And he will have them a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers take a 7-point lead in the first. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers grow their lead to 8. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Check smash. Check smash. 18 Pioneer.
Penix here from the gun. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a Falcon first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Penix on first down. Hits his running back. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. And Jordan Cooper there to make the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. On the move, past the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They've got first down here from the 36. Another carry for Robinson. Like the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
You just get the play off. Big man showing up the yards. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So we're through one. The Packers on top early. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this.
On the double.
Welcome back. Time for our second quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score.
Rocco 80.
They're going play fake with Penix. Rolling out to his left. And cut in the end zone for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Returnable from the 2. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Here is ready.
Here's Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. Still going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this third down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Come on, set. Black 40. Swing down. Steal, black. Hut.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best DNs do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Catch is made down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers grow the lead to 7. McManus on for the extra point. No problems on the extra point there. And the Packers grow their lead to 8. There's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. Complete out to the right. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
79 Broncos.
On second down, Robinson. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. That one complete to Pitts. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, here's Penix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Penix to throw again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. First down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And again, it's Penix. Back to Pittsburgh. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down. New set of downs from the 37.
At the 37-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Penix now on first down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face second down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
We look underneath here, Robinson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Penix is going to throw again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
At the Packers' 28-yard line.
Viking 18, Viking 18, 60 by 6, 60 by 19, let go.
Blow him back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. These last two snaps, they have forced this drive to what might be its last play here, Brock, and we can confidently say there's not going to be another run here on third down.
Yeah, I think it's time to let the passing game get going and really trust your quarterback here who's got to compensate for 2 negative plays.
Bronco 80. 79 Bronco.
Penix facing a third and long. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Boswell on for the field goal. A 46-yard.
Boswell able to knock it through. And that gets them back within 5.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
All set to kick off.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Fields this one at the 3. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Come on, set. Block 40. Red, cycle. Set.
First down throw. Here's Love. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30.
Set, cut. 60 red. Cut, cut.
From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of
Yellow,
scrimmage.
43. Cut, cut.
Love out of the shotgun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. Grill, green. Black shot. Ready.
Third and long for him here. That's completed right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. How about that play, Brock? On third and 14, they find a way to convert.
Here we go. Ready, ready.
Love now on first and 10. Brought in. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready. Ready.
Jacobs has the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Packers push the lead up to 12. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Ready?
Penix working from the gun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Second and 10, Penix to throw. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Packers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. First down from the 41.
Ready.
On the option, it's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. The Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Packers take their first time out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. Gain of 13 yards.
Ready.
First down.
Love now. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10.
Black. Let's go now. Black ultra. Set.
Back to the air. Love. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Black 40. Red cycle. Set.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. McManus sends it through. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off for points. They did just that.
This haul down on what is the final play of our first half. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy midfield to start this drive.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Go!
Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That's complete, Kokomet. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Penix. To the right side and reeled in by London. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Again, Penix to the air. He'll try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Hurt. Panther 60, Panther 60. 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Cup 19.
From the gun, it's Robinson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Buffalo 18.
Fourth down, here's Penix. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on fourth down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now on first down, Penix. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Play fake, Penix. He rolls to his right. Complete out to the right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Okay, when you got a quarterback like this that is comfortable rolling to his right or to his left, it is so hard to defend. It's like an elite pitcher that commands both sides of the plate. Just really hard to stop them, contain them when they've got that versatility.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down.
Ready? 19, side, go street.
It's Penix yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Chris Boswell set to kick
Now
off.
Boswell on to send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Ready, set.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Come on, set. Blue 32, 6, measure. Black ultra. Cut.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Packers send out their punting unit. It'll be Mitch Wisnowski doing the honors. And he gets him what he can, but still pretty deep in their own territory starting out. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Go!
Now Penix off the play action. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
Robinson on the inside give. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, Penix. Built up this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
70 Lions.
To the air with Penix. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Rashawn Gary with that tackle.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
So we're through 3 here. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go now. 19, 18, rattle, 18, rattle. Hurt. Let's go.
Throwing, Penix. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
On 1st down, here's Penix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Offensive line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At that 18-yard line.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. He's got London left side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Penix is going to throw again. Throw is caught. He's blocked down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Go! 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Come 19.
And again, it's Penix. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons now within one score in the fourth. Kyle Pitts with the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons trim the deficit down to 5.
Falcons 33. Chris Boswell.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Take over first and 10.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready?
Going to the ground again on first. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. It's completed right side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
You know, tight ends, these guys, not the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. That play good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Come on. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And 4th and 4 coming up. An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this one's off the mark. It's going to wind up short and too far right. And their lead will remain unchanged in the 4th.
Obviously, Kate, that miss would have made it a touchdown game. Think of it this way, it's still a touchdown game, but instead of it forcing overtime, now it's going to give them a loss.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Penix working from the gun. Finds his back, it's Robinson. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Dumps it off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Again, Penix to the air. That was incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
19. Japanese. Viking 18. Dragon 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Back to throw it. Cut down the field. It's Pitts. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Falcons facing a 5-point deficit. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Come on. Set.
Here's Penix. Completed over the middle. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw it. That one's complete to London. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Look, you know I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
Ready up.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
Give to Jacobs from the pistol. He's away from one. And this is going to be halted just before he can reach the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Peter, running like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. So they'll decline this and take the result. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready?
Here's a design run. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. And with the start they had in that 1st quarter, Brock, it is no surprise.